What's going on, everybody? We are back with episode 2. Welcome back to the 617 Sports Pod, and welcome if you are a first-time listener. And here my buddy Bobo yet again talking about the Red Sox offseason, some of their additions, what we expect from the team, and
Sox
right
Talk.
around the corner. 6 weeks, 8 weeks. Spring training's already starting.
I got opening day tickets.
Did you?
Yes,
Good
sir.
seats?
No, but it's opening day.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm excited though. I
Yeah.
loved the Patriots run that they just had. Patriots and Red Sox are my top two. I love the Patriots run that they just had, but I'm very excited for the Red Sox to start. Excited,
worried.
I'm cautiously optimistic for them to have a good year here.
Yeah.
But we'll see.
I got my worries.
Your opinions.
Yeah, but
I mean, what do we want to deep dive into? We want to get into like some off-season acquires first?
You want to nitpick what we didn't approach, or you want to talk about the good?
I mean, we could start off with the elephant in the room with what we did not do.
Yeah.
Just get a big hitter.
Yeah.
The boys did not get a big hitter. And if they count Wilson Contreras as a big hitter, that's disgusting.
I haven't seen much about people calling him a big hitter. He's pretty old.
He is. He's very old. I think I like the signing for like a first baseman, and I know he also plays catcher.
Well, I mean, we lost a lot of it. They lost
Nathaniel
Lowe,
which
and
I thought
Rush
was
Snyder,
a Band-Aid.
And Rush Snyder too. Well,
Robbie was an outfielder.
Yeah.
But I like Nathaniel Lowe. He was a Band-Aid piece for sure, but I feel like every game I was watching he'd be playing pretty good. I actually went to one of the games and he hit a home run. I was right behind the dugout, or right behind the bullpen, and he pimped a home run, and it was like the person like 5 seats over from me caught it. I could see it coming at me. It's like and it 5 people over. Damn. But yeah, they neglected to pick up a big hitter, and I think they're relying a lot on like Roman Anthony.
And it's like, I seen something. He's only projected to hit like 20 home runs, which I think is bullshit.
Yeah, I saw
25.
That. I saw what you were talking about, the projected, and I think like the most on the team was Wilson Contreras with like 19. And I don't know. I think a lot of those stats were pretty like kind of fairly low, or like the predictions were fairly low.
We needed someone that's at least gonna crack 30.
If Roman stays healthy and he kind of
he'll hit 30.
He'll hit 30, I think.
Yeah.
And I think Wilson Contreras, I would be like pretty disappointed if he doesn't hit like 20. Yeah, like
who knows? They might not even use him. Like, he probably won't only play like 120 games.
Right. Well, it makes you wonder what
his
they're
age.
gonna do with Casas too.
I was gonna say, well, I don't even know when he's expected to come back at all. Like,
I think he should be back.
Is he?
I don't know, actually. I don't know.
Start?
I think he should be right off the rip. I don't know for sure.
I don't have high hopes for him anyway. He's injury prone.
Yeah, right.
And he has got a bat, but his defense is not the best.
And I hope. I think Story led the team in home. Or did he lead the team in home runs last year?
I don't know if he led the team in home runs, but what he almost did lead the entire league in is fucking errors. He had 19 errors last year.
Yeah, that's pretty disgusting.
And if we can't have that. Like, I don't know what we're gonna do with this kind of crowded infield a little bit. Like with Mayer, what are they gonna do? Is they gonna play Mayer at third and Durbin at second?
They've been. I don't
know.
Down in Tampa, they had Caleb Durbin at third, Mayer was at second. And that's all I saw, to be honest. I don't know where anybody else was in the infield. But speaking of which, you wanna get into Caleb Durbin a little bit? He was one of the bigger.
Yeah, he was. A lot of people are really excited for him. He came in third in rookie of the year voting in the National League last year. Not a crazy power guy. He batted 260 all year. Honestly, I never heard of the guy. I don't follow baseball like the whole National League like that. But came in third in voting and batted 260. He's a decent home run guy. Yeah, like 15,
right,
but nothing crazy. He had some steals.
Yeah, I feel like he had a lot of. I did a little bit of deep diving on him. He had a lot of doubles.
Yeah,
so he's got to be quick.
He only had 11 home runs. He had 18 stolen bases. He was caught stolen 6 times, so that's pretty solid.
Yeah, I saw like looking into him a little bit. I see he's 5'7", 183. So he's
got to be quick.
Got 25 doubles. 25 doubles on 114 hits, so almost a quarter of his hits are doubles.
Yeah. One thing I did notice too, looking into him a little bit, out of his 135 games, he only had 60 strikeouts, which was only 9% of his at bats.
Yeah.
And the league average for strikeouts is 20 to 25% of their at bats. So he was only at a little over 9%. It was like 9.5.
Yeah, no, that's pretty good.
It's pretty low.
I like that.
Pretty low strikeout percentage. Means he makes contact a lot. Gets the ball in play.
So I think looking into it, it seems like we're getting a pretty solid infielder.
Like a bagger. He seems like he gets a lot of doubles and makes contact. So we need him probably towards the top of the lineup, like 2 or 3 hole. But it doesn't really.
It doesn't fill the clear, obvious gap that we're missing a power hitter.
In a year or two, when Story's gone, it will help more.
Right.
With the
he's young,
missing a hole in the infield, but.
Mm-hmm.
And still, we still have no idea what they're going to do with Christian Campbell, if he's even going to be playing opening day, what their thoughts on him are. I heard more towards their leading on how he's going to do to start the season in the minor leagues and bring him up
give
if
him
he's
time.
Playing hot.
Give him time like they did last year. I think that's pretty much what they did last year with him, but
yeah,
he was decent until he wasn't, but he's young.
Also, some minor concerns with Mayer. Was injured towards the end of the year, too.
Mm-hmm.
So they don't want to rush him back. So could be a potential shaky start to the year. I mean, not knowing how Contreras is going to pan out throughout the start. He was older. Mayer's injury, shaky infield.
Yeah, it's
Connor Wong is still a backup catcher on the team.
I bet you they'd go with Contreras before they went with Wong.
I hope so. I can't stand him. Real quick.
I think Wong's highlights last year included bunts.
Yeah, he batted under 200.
Disgusting. It was almost a guarantee.
Yeah, he batted under 200. He's awful off the team.
Yeah,
not even good defensively either. Terrible arm.
He was decent
most of the time. He has a good arm sometimes, but he's so inaccurate.
Yeah, I've seen him try to rip people off at second, and it's overthrown.
Yeah, the only reason why he still has a spot on this team is because Brian Bayo thinks he can tell Cora who he wants for a catcher, and that's who he gets.
Right.
That was the only time he played last
didn't they
year.
credit? I think a lot of people were crediting Connor Wong with helping Aroldis Chapman with I can't remember exactly what it was, but they were crediting Alex Wong or Connor Wong with
That's crazy to me because I mean, maybe if that's true, that's fire. But Chapman's 36 years old. He's been one of the best closers. If Connor Wong is helping him, that's
good for him. And I think we'd have to look into it, but I do think they got Chapman in an interview saying that he was helping him out with I want to say it was mainly his accuracy, basically.
Yeah,
hitting the zone. But
speaking of Chapman too, that's another one of my worries is you might not get the season you just got out of Chapman last year.
Right.
That was probably one of his top 3 seasons ever in his career.
Right.
And he's only getting older. I mean, if we get another season like that out of him, I will be shocked.
I think it's more likely to happen that he'll have another pretty lights out season. As good as this 2025, maybe not, but I don't know. With how he was doing last year, bro, I don't really see him dropping off that quick, but
yeah, it's just something to think about. It's a possibility. Right. Same thing with Trevor Story. Are we really trusting him to go through another 140 game season, 130 games?
I believe he did it to begin with last year.
Yeah.
But yeah, I don't know. I love Chapman. Him and we just got rid of Liam Hendricks. He was a closer.
Yeah, he was good from time to time.
Much. He was injury prone. I like Garrett Whitlock. He might be my next jersey I buy. I love Garrett Whitlock.
Yeah, he came a long way from started last season. We were calling him Garrett Shit. We were calling him Garrett Shitlock.
Yeah, we were.
Yeah.
But then he became the most lights out 7th and 8th inning pitcher.
Yeah.
It was pretty insane. But we'll see.
I don't know what our record was last year, but we had a good year considering we missed Alex Bregman for 2.5 months.
Right.
So not having him and we didn't replace him, obviously. We lost him for nothing.
Yep.
It's really hard for me to be optimistic and say we're gonna have any sort of better season. We didn't do anything. We helped the pitching, but now
that only goes so far.
Our offense got worse. And I don't know. I don't know how that pans out. If we even break 500, we're gonna make some moves. Even if we break 500 and make the playoffs, we're not. They should basically setting ourselves up for a mediocre season.
They should have fought tooth and nail for Schwarber. That would have been disgusting.
Yeah, but also getting Schwarber, well, honestly, I mean, obviously great at bat, but then you got to figure we'd have Sedane, Jarren Duran, Roman Anthony, Wilyer Abreu. That's already 4 outfielders. So one of them is going to be playing DH. Kyle Schwarber is not fit. He has to play DH.
Right.
So it's like you got 4. So it would be a great help. He's a great. I mean, we'd have to use him more as a pinch hitter, late game situations instead of like all game DHing. But it would be a little more crowded.
Be pimping him. It definitely would be, but
he plays first too. And then you got so
yeah. I don't know. It's it sucks because I don't want to say they're gonna suck because I mean who the hell knows? I didn't expect much. I don't think many people expected much from them this past year, but they kind of.
Nah, they didn't go out and make enough moves to move me.
Right. And the moves that they did make, I feel like were questionable. They got rid of Kyle Harrison.
Well, did he even pitch a game in?
Yeah. He started a few. He did good. He started a few. He looked decent. He's wicked young. He's a wicked young kid. He was part of the Devers bundle, but
just let him walk. We did not resign him. We traded him.
We traded him
for the Durbin.
Yeah.
Okay. I guess we can't really judge the trade until we see how Durbin pans out. At least half the season of Durbin.
I do think Kyle Harrison looked half decent though. And speaking of Kyle Harrison, because I'm pretty sure he was part of the Devers trade. Another part of the Devers trade that we no longer have, which is a blessing, is Jordan Hicks.
It was awful.
He was friggin' horrible,
poor.
Dude.
Awful.
Oh, I feel bad for the kid. I know he's young and he's got a cannon on him, dude. Like he hits 100, but
yeah.
My Lord, bro. Every time he's up there, I'm like, yeah, he's good for at least 1 homer here in these next couple innings. And every time he, boom, gone. Like pimped off of him.
Well, maybe obviously he showed no promise, but Kyle Harrison, bringing in Ranger Suarez and Sonny Gray, hopefully that's what their thought process is in replacing him. I don't know. And they did. Dude, I don't know who they added to the bullpen, but I think they added someone decent in the bullpen too. Not sure.
Bullpen, I can't think of off the top of my head.
Hope so. I really hope so.
Our bullpen's shaky. Grenade Weissert. Oh man, who's that? Who's that guy that got booed off the mound because he walked so many people for the loss?
It was
lefty. He was a lefty. Man, why can't I think of his name? Do you know who I'm talking about?
I do.
Hold on. I remember I was at that game.
You were at the game?
Crochet started. We were up 2-0 going into the 7th or 8th inning, and we threw in. I'll find it right here. We threw in.
I want to say I know who it is too. It's on the tip of my tongue.
You'll totally know. Bullpen here. Nope. This is current 2026. We threw him in though. He came out and he let up a hit. He let up 2 hits, so there was runners on first and second, and then he walked 4 guys in a row, and he got booed off the mound. Oh man, I can't think of his name right now. I can picture him. I can picture him. Brennan Bernardino. Yuck.
Yeah, because his initials were BB. He was always walking everyone. His initials were BB
for walk. Yes, dude. He walked 4 in a row. They went up. They tied it, or we were up 2-1 going into the 7th or 8th inning. He let up 2 hits, walked a ton of people. Next thing you know, it's 3-2.
Is he gone?
Off the
Is he
mound.
Still here?
He's gone. I want to say he's gone.
Thank God.
I want to say he's gone. Let's see.
He was so mad too. You could see it. And they let him pitch for way too long. For way too long. He'll fit in Colorado, dude. He'll get plenty more opportunities to do that.
Yeah, literally. Dude, every game, man, they'd throw him in there. He'd crap his pants, and then, dude, they'd always pan over to him in the dugout. He'd be flipping out, and it's like. Cora left him in a little too long sometimes, and then it just gets out of hand.
Also, we did also get, I think from the Blue Jays, Isaiah Falefa. I think he's also an infielder who can probably play every other day, a filler, and I think he will. I don't know what position he plays. I think he's probably second.
He's a utility guy.
Yeah.
But from what I've heard of him. I never really looked into him. I don't really know a whole lot about him, but from what I can gather, it's almost like I would say he's a slight step up. Maybe that might be a little disrespectful to him, but a little bit of a step up of a utility guy for David Hamilton replacement. where like
I mean,
he's quick.
as long as he can hit, he's better than David Hamilton.
So I think they're like about the same as far as like speed goes and stealing bases and like and just playing like utility infield. But I think he's just like slightly better at hitting than David Hamilton.
Yeah, because David Hamilton couldn't hit for anything.
A lot of people said that. I think he was like, for what he was, I think he was fine. I feel like every damn time I was watching him bat, he would hit a home run here and there. Like I'd be like, oh, dude, like good for him, because like he's like kind of an underdog guy or whatever. But
we still got Romy still here.
We still got Romy. I like him.
Who were the other lefties here, dude?
It was Romy and Rob Ref Snyder.
Ref Snyder, he's still here.
Ref Snyder's gone.
There was another utility. Oh, Ref Snyder is gone. There was another utility guy. It was like Romy, Ref Snyder. There was a couple other ones.
Nate Eaton. Who was really fast.
Or is gone?
Yep, he's still there. He's really fast. He's a good
legend. We met him.
He might be the fastest guy on the team.
He was one of the ones we met.
Yeah, we met him over at Fenway. Nate Eaton, a couple other guys, Carlos Narvaez.
Yeah, Narvi. Speaking of Narvi, I hope he has a really good year. Like he's top 5 catcher defensively last year. If he missed some time, I don't think it was a crazy amount, but I think he might be like one of the guys, come the end of the season, it's like, wow, I was not expecting him to go 30 home runs. Not that I think he will, but I think he has like that small potential. He could break out, hit 270, 260.
Right.
Be the second, third best hitter on the team.
Abreu, I hope both of them kind of keep up like they
Abreu missed a good chunk of time last year.
He did, yeah, he did. But
injuries
great.
Did not help us at all last year. But to be expected, 162 game season.
Yeah. It's a lot of ball to be playing, but I hope Narvaez and Abreu have like that. They had that crazy hot streak, like the whole team kind of did in July and August.
Narvaez started off like crazy. He hit like 13 home runs in like a wicked short amount of time, and then ended the season with like 20, if that.
Right. Abreu low key did the same thing. I feel like
maybe that's what I was thinking of. Maybe it was Abreu. I think it was Abreu that I was thinking of.
They both totally cooled off, but yeah. Abreu with the he had that one game he hit a grand slam and then hit an in the park home run right in the.
I was watching that game
over there. Yeah,
I was watching that. That was crazy.
That was awesome.
What are you expectations? I seen a post the other day. Someone said 970.
I saw that too, bro. That's kind of crazy.
I don't think anything more than 86. 5 games over 500.
That's what I was gonna say.
5 games over 500, 86, and whatever that correlates to, like 77.
Yeah, I'd be happy. I don't think we'll take the AL.
God, no, God.
I would say between like right now 83 and 86.
For us to take the AL East, I think like everything would just have to go like picture perfect, and we can't do like the hot and cold streaks.
No.
I'm gonna it's hard to say that when it's 100. Like you're gonna have a lot of those in a 162 game season.
Yeah, of course, right.
Like, on top of the hot and cold streaks and all the injuries last season, it just wasn't.
Yeah, so
hopefully Crochet comes out and gets his get back. AL Cy Young.
I know, dude. What do you have? 255 strikeouts?
252 or something.
Yeah.
Go ahead. What are you gonna say?
Oh, I was just gonna say, like, dipping into the rotation here. So we added Ranger Suarez and Sonny Gray, and we got Johan Oviedo in part of a trade. I think the biggest thing for me, okay, I look at Sonny Gray and I'm like, okay, this guy's like 37 years old. Coming off a pretty good season last year. He had 201 strikeouts.
Sonny Gray?
Yep. 201 strikeouts last year. He went 14-8 with a 4.2 ERA.
ERA is a little high, but
across 180 innings pitched. Yeah, the ERA is a little scary, but I can't help but like just think when I think about him, I can't help but think like Walker Buehler. Pretty good season last year. He's gonna come here. We're gonna sign him for some money, and he might fucking stink.
Yeah, as long as he doesn't shoot himself in the foot with his confidence like Buehler did, I think he can do a little bit better than Buehler.
Right. No, I
agree.
But
Buehler did it to himself half the time.
Yeah, we should have kept him as a bullpen guy. I think getting rid of him was kind of. He's good for an inning. He's good for like 1 or 2 innings. Like he'd be like a good 6 to 7.
How many
7,
games
8.
did he start and he was out in the 4th, dude? Ridiculous.
Insane amounts.
Brayan Bello too.
He just gets it. Bello. Oh man, I love Bello. I went to his. He pitched a full 9. I went to that last year.
Yeah, it was like
but again, he's
crazy
shaky.
if he would have finished like 5-6 innings. Everyone's like, "Oh my god, Brian Bayo and Buehler, they finally went a starter-length game."
But
I think Brian Bayo, not last season, but 2 seasons ago, he was a little better under control.
Right. But yeah, so that's what I think about Sonny Gray. I keep getting nervous. I'm like, is he gonna turn into a Walker Buehler right now? But on the other two, Johan Oviedo. So there's a lot of people that like there's exactly right, and there's a lot of people that are saying he's gonna be like the 4 or 5 guy in the rotation. He's 27 years old. He's coming off a 2024 Tommy John surgery. Last year, so 2025 season, he pitched 40 innings. He went 2-1 with a 3.5 ERA, 42 strikeouts, let up 6 home runs. So a real small sample size.
Yeah.
After Tommy John surgery, he pitched with Pittsburgh last year.
Yeah, maybe it's just like
I don't know. You just
some sort of prove it deal. Hopefully, it's like I don't know what kind of contract.
Because we've also me neither, but people are saying he's going to be the 4 or 5 guy in the rotation, and I think, I mean, he might compete there with like Connolly early and Peyton Tolley, because I think they're going to kind of bounce between those two as like just to give guys some breaks here and there.
Yeah, especially Tolley and early or young. You don't want them going out there
going too crazy, right? And then getting into Ranger Suarez real quick. I like the signing, but there's a real scary stat that I found out here. So just to put it into perspective, last year, Garrett Crochet, 205 innings pitched, 255 strikeouts. He let up 24 home runs. Those are fucking oops. Those are amazing. Like those are good. Those are great stats.
Yeah.
Sonny Gray, a little less innings pitched. He had 180.
150
a little less
strikeouts.
201. Sonny Gray. 201 strikeouts. Oh, about 54 less strikeouts on 25 less innings pitched. And he let up 25 home runs, so 1 more home run than Garrett Crochet. Those are pretty good stats, I'd say. I'd like that as like a 2 or 3 pitcher. Ranger Suarez, now, this kind of scares me. 57 innings pitched. 23 less innings pitched than... We'll go off Crochet here, not Sonny Gray. So, let's see here. Let me do some math real quick. 3 plus 5, 48 less innings pitched than Garrett Crochet. 38 home runs let up.
Yeah, I mean,
so 14 more home runs on almost 75% of the innings pitched. That's a little scary. He's got a lot of home runs let up.
I still think
3.2 ERA. At 12-8 record.
A lot better than Sonny Gray's 4.2, but I think Ranger Suarez is still going to be, no matter what,
he's got the best
over
ERA.
anything we had last year.
I mean, yeah, right. And he's got the best ERA besides Crochet. He's got the best ERA.
Crochet had like a 2.7?
2.5.
When Crochet is top of the league, so for 3.2 for Ranger,
right,
is what you need
from
a 2 guy.
Just a lot of home runs there, man. I mean, you're talking a home run every 3.8 innings. You're letting up a home run, like
we'll see how.
I don't know.
I don't know. Maybe he's going lefty on lefty too much, and he's not throwing good against lefties, or it's too many bad balls against righties, or
I don't know. Well,
it could be something like that.
I don't know much about the dude, but we'll have to just see, I guess. I mean, we've got depth there. I think
he's from the Rangers, right?
Ranger Suarez. No,
where did he come from?
Man, was it Cleveland? Ranger Suarez. Let's see.
Philly,
yeah. That's who it was.
Oh, they just made it pretty far into the playoffs, too. So he's got playoff experience. I think they made it to the NLC.
They did, yep. They lost to
Dodgers. Surprise.
But I mean, so I guess we'll see. I'm a little skeptical. I think my very, very, very early prediction, I think Johan Oviedo will end up being in the bullpen. And I do think Peyton Tolley or Connolly early, probably Connolly early. This is just an early prediction, what I just randomly think for whatever reason. But I think early will end up being in like the 5 spot. But I hope Sonny Gray does well.
To finish the season, totally and earlier, full blown
up in the rotation, right?
Yeah.
So we'll see.
But I think that about wraps things up here.
I got one more thing I want to put in here before we bounce out.
Throw it at me.
Top 10 closers from the MLB fan votes. I saw this posted on Instagram by the MLB account.
Chapman's got to be top 5.
Chapman's 1.
Oh, okay.
And then they had, I love seeing this again. They had Garrett Whitlock at 6, so we had 2 guys in the top 10.
Wow.
So that's nice to see, but we still need depth in the bullpen.
Yeah,
maybe another closer.
I don't know about a closer, but I think between Whitlock and Chapman, they could probably. I just don't
like Whitlock as a closer.
Like a setup.
I want him a setup guy.
8th. Yeah.
100%. Yeah.
Well, they also had some games in that regular season where they would just throw somebody in and
test it out.
Sometimes finish the job. So
usually it was Jordan Hicks blowing it.
Yeah, hopefully somebody can step up and prove themselves as a closer and alongside Chapman, and we don't have to go out and trade for anyone or sign for them. They can just be within the organization and grow already, you know.
Mm-hmm. Man, what's that kid's name? Not Greg Weiser, but the other one there. He has a beard. He's kind of like dark hair. I can't remember his name, but it's been so long. As soon as the season starts up, I'll start remembering people. But there was another guy in there. Something Slayton, Justin Slayton. Maybe
he was hit or miss. He was decent sometimes.
Yeah. But it's just like you just said, just throw these guys in there, see if they can handle the pressure. If not, whatever. If they can, cool. But
not everyone's going to be able to handle the pressure of Boston and Fenway.
I know, man. Yeah, look at friggin' ran Walker Buehler out of town, Brennan Bernardino.
All right, well, that wraps things up here. And
that's all I really got for right now.
Catch you guys later in the week. 617 Sports Pod is out. Peace.